YouTube.com/JFreshOfficial.
If you just locked on this Wednesday night, sounds of pure urban fire in the background. We've got an old school classic UK garage cut, which can only mean one thing: the arrival of my second guest after Princess Naya, DJ Pencil, live in the building. What's happening, mate?
Not much, man. Well, you know, I've just come sort of dead.
You can't give me more than that. We haven't linked up in a while. And
I'll just give you one-word answers. Yeah, let's start with that, yeah?
Exactly. This is going to be a long interview.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm sort of just jumped out of retirement to do a little mix for your show. It's a bit weird being back in here. You know, it's a completely different building. You know, how long ago was it when I was doing this and you were doing that? It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Exactly, man. It's a bit
like
of a throwback kind of situation.
I'm on the other side. It's good. I don't have to deal with any of this.
All these buttons don't confuse you now?
No, I'm old now. I can't even do the video recorder. Well, we don't have video recorders now, do we? That's just showing how old I am. These newfangled technology.
Let's talk music, man.
Yeah.
At the start or inception of every kind of musical scene, there's always people around on a local and regional level who are pushing the music forward, involved in events, production, radio, these kind of things. Now, UK Garage from the kind of mid to late 90s onwards, you were that guy.
Yeah.
So
down here, anyway.
Exactly. So it must have been a really exciting time for you.
It was. You know, Fire jumped on it. You know, they sort of took me on. They gave me a big support in the back in the day, and and we played out. You know, you did a lot of gigs with me as well, along with all the heavyweights and all them. You know, and it was big down here for a long time. You know, we did the Opera House and all the big events.
There was a lot of not only big DJs coming down, but there were huge brands before they became licensed out to people.
We had Craig David come down and did what's it called now? Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah.
See, I'm so out of touch with things now. What was it called? I still remember Dust Till Dawn. Sorry, Dust Till Dawn. But you know, we started things off. Me, Tony, and all the heavyweights. We all started things off down here. You know, and it was good for a long time. And it was, you know, everyone loved it. But then, you know, as everything happens with music, times change, people sort of changed, you know, and the music changed as well. It went sort of grimy. That wasn't my thing.
Well,
you love that stuff.
That's one of the questions I was going to throw at you. Is obviously throughout the kind of progression of garage and to the different fragmented scenes that we know now, you obviously firsthand saw not only the musical changes and the influx of new artists and the evolution of the music, but you also saw how that changed from trends in buying records from nightclub events and their success. So, you know, what are your kind of thoughts on how that kind of evolved?
Well, it's like the era of CDs, I think, was the era of things changing for music, really. A lot of people didn't have to do dub plates and stuff like that, whereas when I first started, you know, everyone was after dub plates, which cost you like £50 to produce, whereas you could have your own laptop at home and download a track or get a track given to you and you could play it the next day or that day that you got it. You know, it took you about an hour to burn a CD, but now it takes you about 2 minutes. But
mate, we're all on memory sticks now.
Yeah, that's it. See, I'm not down with the time still, you know, it's just showing my age. I'm a father now.
But exactly.
That's how I've changed.
On a personal level, you know, this is the first time in a professional setting that we've had you in the place, so congratulations to yourself and Rita for one of your newest releases.
Yeah.
You like that,
in more ways than one, yeah. I took it there.
I was talking about music, man. Freddie as well, so is he, you know...
He's a beast. He's absolutely massive. He's like in the top 95th percentile of his size. He's like 22 pounds. So that's big. You know, he's going to be a sumo wrestler or a doorstop.
Excellent.
Something like that. Yeah, that's his job profession that I've got for him. I've got all my records there and I'm just like, don't know what I do. I don't really want to know. Like, I'm never going to get rid of my records, you know, but I'm sort of like, what do I do with them? Because as soon as he walks, he's going to be pulling them out. And I remember when I was a kid that my dad had all these like Beatles records and all that sort of stuff. Show my age again. That basically I played frisbee with them, and if he did that, I think I'd kill him.
Yeah.
Not like properly, that would be wrong, but
backtrack very quickly.
Yeah,
I think this could be admissible in court or something.
Let's not have people phoning in and saying that, yeah, he's a bad
I should
father.
point out Pencil is joking at this point. You know
I
what
won't
mean?
kill him. And Rita, I won't kill him. Don't hold that.
Dear faithful wife who's listening,
Yeah,
let me just
she's
stop you
over the
there before you get into mad trouble.
Yeah.
Also, I want to take this opportunity, you touched on it earlier, when I kind of first come down to Bournemouth and got involved with the clubs and the music that I loved, that you were the first person who kind of helped me along and took me under your wing and advised me and brought me
I did
along
that
to
with
gigs.
a lot of people. I didn't sort of think that, you know, there was a lot of thing in the scene where people just kept it for themselves and that was it. You know, they sort of didn't want, and this sounds sort of slightly bitter, but a lot of people didn't want other people to bring on. But I didn't sort of feel that. I thought I like doing my show with other different people, and you know, essentially me and you bounce quite well against each other. You know, we've got a very similar sense of humour and similar, except for the grime, which, you know, that's not my thing and I would rip into you about. But we did like this track that we're playing now. It's a massive track. And,
I knew it was one of yours as well. I had to dig it out for you, Penny.
Yeah, it was a big tune. And then we did a lot of nights together. And,
exactly. So I just, like I said, I want to just take the opportunity to say thank you. Put it on the record on air. No.
We'll have a hug later.
We will have a hug.
A little man hug.
It's been videoed so you can see the hug between
we can put that up.
us on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JFreshOfficial. So keep an eye on that.
He's plugging all the time now. I love it.
But yeah, like I said, I just want to put it out there because, you know, you did assist me quite a lot, and especially how the scene has changed, and like I said, it is perhaps quite cliquey in places and insular. You know, you really kind of brought me along and supported me and showed me, you know, the kind of the right way to do things. So I just want to say, you know, big up, man. I really appreciate that.
Much love. Do I sound straight when I said that?
Two streets. It's worrying. I think you're going to take over my hip hop flex. I don't know what's going to go.
I don't think I can ever do that. I haven't got the twang for that. I'm too South Coast. So you can hear that. Too South Coast.
Darling.